Ladies and gentlemen, Pablo Torre is coming hard with evidence against the Los Angeles Clippers. This Thursday morning, he released a new video where he claimed, according to allegations and some paperwork that he shows, that apparently the Clippers' 1% owner, Dennis Wong, invested $1.99 million in Aspiration, the company that is paying Kawhi Leonard for a no-show contract worth $28 million. So again, I have to preface this. These are all allegations being made by Pablo Torre and some people within Aspiration who were being investigated by the federal government. So, what's going on? Let's explain it. According to Pablo Torre, Aspiration was losing money. Aspiration did not have enough money to pay its creditors. Yet, Aspiration needed to pay Kawhi Leonard. He was the most important creditor, and primarily Uncle Dennis. So, in 2022, as the company was reducing its staff and employees, apparently they didn't have enough money to pay Kawhi Leonard on a quarterly basis. So what happened was, on December 9th, 2022, it was reported that Dennis Wong paid or put money into the account of Aspiration at a value of $1.99 million. According to Pablo Torre, Aspiration was paying Uncle Dennis and the Kawhi Leonard camp on a quarterly basis $1.7 million. So, previous to December 9th, Aspiration had fired some executives because they didn't have enough money and they were downsizing. They didn't have enough money to pay Kawhi Leonard his owed quarterly amount, which was due a few weeks before, I believe. And they hadn't paid him. Uncle Dennis probably kept calling and seeing, hey, where's the money? Where's the money? I need the money. Kawhi needs the money. That's my assumption. I don't know. That's my allegation. So what happened? So apparently Dennis Wong, the minority 1% owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, had an LLC. That LLC put $1.99 million into the account on December 9th. On December 22nd, Kawhi Leonard got paid. What happened next? Well, they downsized even more. Aspiration basically fired everybody, as the investigation was horrible because it broke the company. It made it obsolete. So, Aspiration fires everybody on the 22nd. There's no more money to pay anybody else. Sure, Dennis Wong paid $1.99 million, which means that it was roughly $200,000 that went into the company and probably into the ownership. So what is Pablo Torre's allegation now? That basically Dennis Wong helped out and provided the needed money to pay Kawhi Leonard and his camp for their outside $28 million net contract for a no-show contract. Here's the other situation that is kind of funny. According to Pablo Torre, the employees within Aspiration consisted of Dennis Wong's daughter. She worked for Aspiration. So if Dennis Wong comes in and says, you know what, I didn't know anything about what's going on with the company and how it was poorly mismanaged and how they had no funding, basically what people are going to say now is, wait, your daughter worked for the company. I doubt she didn't come and tell you, hey, you know what, I'm working for this company that has no funds. They just fired a bunch of administrators, presidents, vice presidents, and some other staff members, and now they're doing round cuts and they don't have enough money to pay their employees. The other thing is, with this kind of paperwork, the concept of public opinion really grows into the negative side for Steve Ballmer and his camp. This kind of shows that There is a reason Dennis Wong put in 1.99 million, which was seemingly, and according to Pablo Torres, an allegation that maybe he put in the money to pay Kawhi Leonard what he was due for his no-show / outside commitment way of circumventing the CBA rules or cap bargaining agreement. This looks really bad for the Los Angeles Clippers, and if freaking Steve Ballmer comes out and says, "Oh, I didn't know what Dennis Wong was doing," that's gonna be trouble. Is he gonna be the scapegoat for the Los Angeles Clippers, Steve Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard? Originally, I thought that there was not going to be any fines, but based on this, there's going to be more investigation by the Southside law firm, and I can now see a heavy fine for the Clippers, Steve Ballmer, and Dennis Wong. This is going to be a big problem for the organization. This is going to be a big problem for the NBA. This is going to be a big problem that has not been in any conversation with any NBA governors meeting, which occurred a couple days ago, and that's a problem. Let us know what you think about these new allegations that were coming up about the co-owner or co-governor of the Los Angeles Clippers, Mr. Dennis Wong, Steve Ballmer, Kawhi Leonard. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.